वेलकम टू द बॉटम लाइन लाइव विद मी ज्योत्सना शर्मा। आप देख रहे हैं टीवी एशिया का लाइव एंड एक्सक्लूसिव डिबेट एंड डिस्कशन स्पेशल शो, जहां हम करेंगे मुद्दों की बात, जहां हम ढूंढेंगे सवालों के जवाब, जहां हम करेंगे सीरियस डिस्कशन एंड रियल डिस्कशन, एंड दैट्स द बॉटम लाइन। And before we head any further, let's take a look over the trending headlines related to our community. Hindu group urges Warner Brothers not to trivialize Lord Shiva in upcoming animated TV series Record of the Ragnarok. Joe Biden urges Congress to speed up green card immigration reforms, that is for physicians, including those from India. Chicago City Council resolution criticizing India's Citizenship Act voted down after pushback from the community. And new OCI visa rules clarification for Indian Americans says most of the notification already existed. और अब आपको लेके चलते हैं अपने डिबेट के टॉपिक की तरफ। डिबेट का टॉपिक है India's farm bill and the ripples in America, and not just America, ripples worldwide. Let's take a look over this visual before we head on to the debate.
Sikhs are here protesting and want the reversal of the land reform bill in Punjab.
स्पष्ट कर देना चाहता हूं कि ये कानून, ये बदलाव कृषि मंडियों के खिलाफ नहीं है।
The farmers feel their livelihoods are under threat.
There have been new draconian policies in which farmers had no say, and the government unleashed these policies and forced them upon the farmers.
The auctions actually are not competitive bidding.
You cannot simply ask them or urge them to come on the front and try to sign such bills or such contracts which are not possible for them to execute.
When thousands of farmers clashed with police, new laws mean the government will soon stop buying grain at guaranteed prices.
Right outside the Indian embassy, there's a huge protest happening.
The fact that farmers are the weakest link and they can be exploited in numerous ways.
ਉਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਦੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਫੇਲ ਹੋ ਗਏ, ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਪਦਾ ਰੇਟ ਤੈਅ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੈ।
The protesting for the rights of the farmers.
कृषि मंडियों में जैसे काम पहले होता था वैसे ही अब भी होगा।
जी हाँ, इस डिबेट को इंटरेस्टिंग और एंगेजिंग बनाएंगे अब हमारे पैनलिस्ट, जिनसे मैं आपको मिलवाने जा रही हूँ। मेरे पहले पैनलिस्ट हैं मिस्टर अभिषेक सिंह। ही इज़ द प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ वर्ल्ड NRI एसोसिएशन and he has been recognized recently for Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, and he is a founding member of Indo-American community in New England. He is an active socio-political figure in New England region. मेरे दूसरे पैनलिस्ट हैं विजय लक्ष्मी नाडार। She is a journalist and is currently the regional bureau chief of the India Observer. She has been an investigative journalist for over 2 decades and has worked in several publications in Mumbai and India, and she is also a broadcaster and commentator, and currently she is in USA. My third panelist is Mr. Sukhi Chahal. He is a Sikh community leader, a Stanford and UC Berkeley educated computer engineer by profession. Mr. Chahal is the founder and chairman of Punjab Foundation, a Silicon Valley based non-profit organization, and he is also the founder and president of Khalsa Today. A very warm welcome to all of you, my panelists here today. Thank you Sukhi ji for being awake this early morning. You know you are in India, I know that, और आप कैलिफोर्निया में रहते हैं वैसे तो, पर अभी इंडिया में आप सभी का बहुत बहुत हार्दिक अभिनंदन।
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. और अब मैं पहला सवाल इस विजुअल के साथ आपके सामने प्रस्तुत करना चाहती हूँ। Please have a look at this photo. बहुत ही दुख देने वाली फोटो है क्योंकि यहाँ लिखा हुआ है मोदी फॉर सेल, एंड दिस इज अ प्रोटेस्ट आउटसाइड द इंडियन काउंसुलेट इन शिकागो। मेरा सवाल ये है कि क्या ये अननेसेसरी नहीं था कि आप एक डेमोक्रेटिकली इलेक्टेड प्राइम मिनिस्टर को, जो बहुत बड़ी कंट्री है, उनके प्राइम मिनिस्टर को इस तरह से बाहर शेम कर रहे हैं? मैं अपना पहला सवाल, इसका जवाब चाहती हूँ विजयलक्ष्मी आपसे शुरुआत करती हूँ। विजयलक्ष्मी, आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे इस तरीके के डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन के बारे में?
Okay, Shukriya. Thank you for inviting me here on this debate. Hopefully, it will be a very healthy debate. Jyotsna, the thing is, if I were in your position, I would ask the question that why are these people naming and shaming the Prime Minister of the country? Are they paid people? No, why are they doing it? What is it? I would go ask those delegates, why are they doing it? What is the reason they are doing it? That too on foreign soil. I would try to find out the reasons. I'm sure they have some serious reasons why they are doing it in the first place. Nobody is against the Prime Minister. Nobody is against the country.
Vijayalakshmi, question is it not a politically... विजयलक्ष्मी, क्वेश्चन इज इट नॉट पॉलिटिकली मोटिवेटेड? कोई एजेंडा सेटिंग हो रही है यहाँ पर? लगता है जिस तरह से इनको प्रेजेंट किया गया, इट्स अ बंच ऑफ पीपल, हाउ दे आर डूइंग.
Absolutely not. These people who are here also were citizens of India once upon a time. They have families there. There is absolutely no reason for them to go against the Prime Minister or against the country on foreign soil. And if they are doing so, then they have a very solid reason to do that. As a journalist, I would try to find out that reason instead of blaming them for naming and shaming the Prime Minister. And why not? It's a free country. Both USA is free and India is free. Prime Ministers are just service providers of the country. That's it. And if people are upset, they have every right to go against them.
मैं आपकी बात समझ रही हूँ, लेकिन एक फॉरेन लैंड में प्राइम मिनिस्टर के बारे में यहाँ बोलना, मुझे जो है मतलब एक लोगों का मानना है कि इट्स नॉट दैट अप्रोप्रिएट. वेल, आई विल गो टू अभिषेक जी. अभिषेक सिंह, what is your take on this? I know you're very ardent admirer of Prime Minister Modi,
Yeah. So see here, what I heard that what Lakshmi ji was saying like that, actually even Indian community at large, they were not able to understand what is the reason why these people are coming here. Indian government since beginning, they are very, very open. They want to discuss, right? What are the 3 laws, why they are trying to put these 3 bills, but they are not exactly discussing the actual matter what they wanted to be, right? Even if you see that Prime Minister repeatedly said that, okay, whatever you have already in place, we are not going to remove anything. We are just trying to just walk with the new globalization era.
अभिषेक, मेरा पॉइंट इस समय ये है, माय क्वेश्चन इज ऑन अ फॉरेन लैंड दिस काइंड ऑफ प्रोटेस्ट इज हैपनिंग. सिर्फ उस पर ब्रीफ आंसर दीजिए, हम डिटेल में बाद में जाएंगे.
I can tell you, yeah, there is a clear-cut reason behind it. If you see that after the Green Revolution, right, the most prosperous and all the government resources had poured towards the Punjab area. Why Punjabi farmers are only doing this kind of protest? Why not other farmers are coming here and saying that India have 100 millions of farmers? If you try to find out the percentage of farmers who is protesting against this law, it is 0.2%, less than 1% of the farmers. So they are.
What do you have to say there?
I want to say like
Jyotsna, thank you, Jyotsna, for letting me interrupt there. The thing is, the problem with the supporters of Modi are, उनको रटे रटाए जवाब दिए जाते हैं. Whatever Abhishek has said now, it's nothing new. Every BJP minister supporter will say exactly the same thing. And that was not even an answer to your question. So he's avoiding the answer. The things that he said, there are few things that, BJP supporters and the leaders have memorized. And, this is, but you know what? The farmers are not saying what they want. The farmers have clearly spelled out what they want. First of all, to repeal the laws. They are very, very clear on that. What do you mean about the laws? Which part should be repealed? Every part should be repealed, because everything about that is the problem with the BJP supporters saying that they know everything, but no, farmers have also done their study. Besides, the Prime Minister in the last almost a year has not been able to convince the farmers what is so good about this bill at all. All his ministers, they all are on the ground trying to explain to the people. They promise that they'll convince the people, and they have not been able to do that. Neither the farmers nor the citizens.
Okay, Vijayalakshmi, I will give it to Abhishek right now. Abhishek, you please, I know you were interjecting. Please put your point now.
This is the government's responsibility, right? government has given they have given the huge mandate, right? 1.4 billion people has given their confidence, their mandate, so that's why they are open towards the public. I asked you, Vijay Lakshmi ji, what is your concern? You tell me what is the wrong with these laws. I can answer it.
This is a democracy, not a dictatorship. Giving a mandate does not mean that the government has a free rein to do whatever they want to do. This affects the people. Half the population is into farming. 600 million people are in farming. When it's affecting their lives, none of them, and Amit Shah himself accepted that in a meeting with farmers, that they have not been consulted on the bills at all. If it is being brought to the for the benefit of the farmers, then they should have been consulted. Simple as that.
So this is the basic issue, guys. Look here, we are here for the healthy discussion, right? I want to hear from you. Why not you tell me? I can answer you.
Yeah, what is
Right.
it? What is it? What do you
You are
want me
just
to hear?
you are just delivering
What is it that you want me to hear from me?
No, what is the problem with these laws? Let me know. Yeah, I want to hear
First
it. I
of
want
all,
to.
the laws are completely anti-farmer. It's for corporatization. The farmer, it is supposed to be empowering farmers, but they were not consulted. Okay, if they are not consulted, first of all, they are trying to tread the same path that USA and Europe is trying to do. Increase corporatization or privatization of farming in India. Now the thing is, in for decades, from 1960 onwards, it's been there in USA, and that model is a huge failure, not just in USA but also in Europe. So the government has not produced any single model where it has been a success. It's only asking the farmers, please trust us, please
So
trust us.
Vijay Lakshmi, I will interject here. Okay, to both of you, I want to go to Sukhi Chahal right now because he is a person who hails from Punjab, originally. He has a very strong connect. Sukhi ji, आप क्या बोलना चाहेंगे सारे वाकये पे, जिस तरह से फॉरेन लैंड में प्रोजेक्शन हुआ, प्राइम मिनिस्टर को मोदी फॉर सेल लिखा गया, और आप अभी ग्राउंड पे हैं, ग्राउंड जीरो पे हैं रादर. What's your take there?
Because during the COVID time, these laws were introduced in hurry without consulting the stakeholder, especially for the farmer. So that's why there was some issue, and now government is trying to communicate. Government is trying to work out the deal with the farmer, and this is a democracy actually, because they have a right to protest, and there's nothing wrong with doing the protest. But at the same time, there was some limitation, as Vijay Lakshmi ji said. Actually, so that's why government is willing to work with the farmers.
No.
All right, Sukhi ji, thank you so much.
Government is not willing to work. Government is only trying to say that this is what we have, take it or leave it. They are not willing to work. If they had been willing to work, they would have consulted the farmers in the first place.
So what I said,
Vijay Lakshmi ji, no. I have to disagree with you on this point, because if the government is saying leave it my way or highway, no, that's not the reason. Because then
That is the way it is. That is the way it is. That is the way it is.
No.
All right, और अब मैं आपको एक विजुअल दिखाने जा रही हूँ जो मेरा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है टू ऑल माय पैनलिस्ट. लेट्स हैव अ लुक ओवर दिस विजुअल. ये विजुअल जो है ब्रुकलिन क्वींस एक्सप्रेसवे का है. This is a video clip of car jamming by protesters going to the Indian consulate protest in Manhattan. And यहाँ जो protesters क्या करना चाह रहे हैं, they are trying to block the entire lane and this is causing public inconvenience. ये जो inconvenience यहाँ पर ये करा जा रहा है, इसमें ये जताना चाह रहे हैं कि ये farmers के protest जो हो रहे हैं उसको support कर रहे हैं. ये protest farmers के protest को support करने के लिए हो रहा है और ये फॉरेन लैंड में अमेरिका में हो रहा है. डज इट रियली मेक एनी सेंस? डज इट रियली मेक एनी सेंस फ्रॉम दैट पर्सपेक्टिव कि पहले शिकागो में कॉन्सुलेट के बाहर आप मोदी फॉर सेल डालते हो, फिर आप एक्सप्रेसवे जैम कर देते हो और ये शुरुआत आप करते हैं. विजय लक्ष्मी, अगेन आई विल कम बैक बिकॉज द कल्मिनेशन ऑफ द टॉपिक डिड नॉट एंड देयर. मैं दोबारा इसको जोड़ करके आपसे दोबारा सवाल करूंगी तीनों से. विजय लक्ष्मी, योर टेक ऑन दिस. दे आर जैमिंग द एक्सप्रेसवे, अ वेरी बिजी रोड, एंड दैट टू इन अ फॉरेन लैंड. फॉर व्हाट रीजन?
First of all, accusing them of jamming the expressway is extremely wrong. There are laws in this country. I'm sure they got the permission from the cops, from the or the authorities here before they started on the march. And if the authorities had no problem, we are nobody to judge whether it is whether they are jamming the traffic or no. The law here is pretty stringent. They'll take care of the traffic jam. You know what? The protesters have been accused of blocking traffic in India as well of the highway when they were sitting on the borders, but that's not exactly true. It's the police which were blocking. They were not able to address the issue. First of all, they were stopped from entering Delhi, and then when they sat down at the borders, and the government, it's the government's inability to have a dialogue with them. If they had solved the issue,
Vijayalakshmi, you are very smart at drifting the topic. Vijayalakshmi, you are very smart at drifting the topic. I'm speaking about foreign land in a foreign country.
They are not jamming the traffic here. They were all going in a single file, in a single lane. The authorities, they would have got the necessary permission from the authorities here. The authorities will take action. Who are we to complain about their protest? It's a democracy. Even here. So, I'm sure the government can handle it.
Okay, so I'll go to Abhishek on this then. Abhishek, what's your take? Of course, say according to Vijayalakshmi, they're not blocking it 100%. There are laws here, but still it is the outrageous display. Yeah.
So see here, before going to this question, I just want to say, Sukhi I saw the visuals, and because the Sikh community was protesting, that's why I said that the Sikh has started that agitation. Right? Now come to this point. Actually, this is the question of intent. You have the largest democracy in India. And suppose Mr. Modi, as you said, right, he got the landslide victory he got the trust of 1.4 billion people. And now it is his responsibility. He already told that I have an intent to just double the income of farmers. Now he got elected. He got 5 years of terms. Let him implement, allow him to do something, whatever he has said. Right? If it is wrong, you have always the rights. You go and change it. Now this thing, it is something, it looks like they are trying to divide the India. They are not participating in the democracy. They are just trying to break down the India with the Khalistani slogans and all these things. And that's why everybody is a little bit not comfortable.
This is absolutely wrong. Calling the farmers Khalistanis and all. First of all, farmers all over India are affected. The only reason Punjab farmers reach Delhi first is because they are closest to Delhi. And their problem is not with the government, it is with the central government, so they came to Delhi to protest. And you know what? Just because he got voted, first of all, 1.4 billion voters in India voted. Every one of them voted for Modi. Absolutely not right. Absolutely not right. They got 39% of the votes of the voting population. Not everybody has voted for Modi. That's not even 1/4 of it. Okay, of the voting population, not of the entire population. And just because you vote a government in power does not mean that you stop consulting the people or stop, explaining to the people what they're going to do. If it's an empowerment bill, there's absolutely no problems in talking to the farmers. And if the farmers want it to be repealed, if they say, oh, we don't want this empowerment, then the government should be able to be flexible and not stubborn and arrogant about it too. Just because they've been elected doesn't mean and breaking the country. What do you mean that this just a handful of BJP supporters along with the media, they claim that they're breaking the country. The country didn't break in all these years, and suddenly it's going to break under the Virat Hindu leader.
All right, I will give it to Abhishek right now, and then we'll go to Sukhi Chahal, of course. Abhishek, your take.
Yeah, so see here. Like this is the trust. This is the matter of trust. Means we have a system. We have the largest democracy of the world. And this is the
the farmers wanted MSP, the government is not.
One at a time. Abhishek, Vijayalakshmi, let him speak. I'll come to you.
Vijayalakshmi, we are sitting in US, and I think whole world is listening us. So I want to maintain the decorum of that one.
That's why I don't want them to listen to your lies.
Very politely, I want to say that. Like why the agitation is started in a particular area. There is a reason, right? You know that after the Green Revolution, there is a portion which is very influential, and somehow, and this is a very important section of the India. Punjab is it is a largest producer of foods, crops, and look here, the government intent is very clear. After the Green Revolution, they started the agriculture in the form of industrialization. right? This is become the cancer. You know that what Punjab is known as the cancer factory because of prosperity. You know, talk about, might be you watched that movie Urta Punjab. Why drugs came
It
in
is
that
not
area?
because of prosperity, it's because of the trouble in that state. Instead of addressing the trouble, you're trying to make people
All right.
disappear.
You know,
Now the problem is
Vijayalakshmi, I have a question
Yeah.
which is, I'm drifting a little bit and I'll come back again. Of course, I have to take Suki Chahal's
Okay.
views there. But
Okay.
in one of your Facebook posts last year, there was apparently deleted, and you made some very personal comments about Prime Minister Modi. And as a journalist, how can you objectively judge things when you tend to go so personal? I mean, कहीं ना कहीं कुछ रंजिश है दिल में, क्या है जो आते हैं अक्स बाहर, ये मैं आपसे सुनना चाहूंगी. And is it the activist in you on being the AAP supporter, or that has consumed you in your, you know, how you look at the farmers protest? Basically, मैं ये सवाल
First
पूछ
of
रही
all,
हूँ.
as a journalist and as a citizen, first of all, आधी media तो बिक चुकी है, मोदी के हाथों. So, if I support the Aam Aadmi Party as a citizen, I have every right to do so in a democracy. Secondly, coming back to your question, I have not deleted a single post. My posts are public. That post I made to friends. Yes, so BJP supporters may not have been able to see it, but there was nothing personal against Modi. Yes, there was something personal about Amit Shah. But instead of asking me why I posted that, you should be asking me what made you post that. Obviously,
See, आप
I'm
post कर रहे हैं तो of course किसी reason से post किया होगा.
that this government is causing in India. So I was, as a citizen, I can express it, and nothing was deleted, and everything is
See,
still
the
on
point
record.
is, Vijayalakshmi, the details of the post was very, very, disrespectful in front of some people's eyes. Personally, they have taken it
Only
as an
BJP
assault.
supporters. Only BJP supporters.
Of course, BJP supporters,
Everything
Modi
about them.
supporters, I would speak about. But
First
कहीं
of
उन्हें
all,
बहुत दुखा.
we are not living in an autocracy. We are not pointing fingers at monarchy. This is a elected government, and Modi himself has criticized Dr. Manmohan Singh, the person hiding in the bathroom, calling Sonia Gandhi the Jersey cow, calling Rahul Gandhi a hybrid guy. So these are things like coming back to him. Okay, you even calling Mamta Didi all kinds of things in the thing. They abuse Modi and his men do not talk about their work. They personalize every attack in every election campaign. Compared to that, my thing was very harmless.
Come on,
All
Vijay
right.
Lakshmi. Here we are representing India, right? We all are one of the ambassador of India.
So
So
doesn't
just
mean
why
that
are
we
you doing
agree with everything
in
that's
Congress?
happening in India.
No, look
You know
here.
what? It's like this. There are raids happening in India. Instead of trying to come up with solutions, we sit here in India and don't talk about rapes.
That's why we are here.
That's
So
not
why you
defaming
are
the
trying?
country. It's all defaming the country. Not talking about it is not defaming the country.
What
That's the
are
problem
you
we
doing? What are you trying to do? The advocacy that is not correct. Here we are representing India,
Who
and
said-
what are you
you
doing?
know what?
Whatever.
I, as a journalist and a citizen, have the right to say everything.
तो
No,
चलिए
so
अब
please,
आप जर्नलिस्ट और एक सिटीजन दोनों की हैसियत से अपने व्यूज रख रही हैं, एंड अभिषेक भी उधर व्यूज रख रहे हैं. अब मुझे सुखी जी से भी कुछ पूछना है. सुखी जी, मैंने पर्सनली वो क्वेश्चन आपको एड्रेस नहीं किया जो जिस तरह से गाड़ियों का काफिला गया एक्सप्रेसवे पे, बट एक सवाल आपके लिए है, विदाउट गोइंग इनटू टू मच ऑफ अनकंफर्टेबल डिटेल्स रादर, अंटिल 2012 आप कहीं ना कहीं खालिस्तानीज के सपोर्टर थे, और उसके बाद आपने खालिस्तानी मूवमेंट को जो है उसके आप अगेंस्ट हो गए. यू बिकेम एंटी खालिस्तानी क्रूसेडर.
Jyotsna, this is a
दिल
very
कैसे बदला?
mischievous question. This is a very mischievous question. We are talking about farmers and deliberately including Khalistanis and farmers is
Vijayalakshmi, it is not for you. I will tell you why I'm asking. क्योंकि जो गाड़ियों का काफिला निकल के गया था न्यूयॉर्क में, ये इनडायरेक्टली कहीं ना कहीं उससे रिलेटेड है, मैं इसलिए पूछ रही हूँ. और सुखी जी के पास बहुत कुछ है बोलने के लिए, मैं उनसे ही जानना चाहती हूँ. सुखी जी, आपसे प्लीज आपके व्यूज चाहिए मुझे. आई विल कनेक्ट द कार्ड्स.
Definitely. Thank you very much. And this
Thank
is very like straight question you are asking. And so I would love to answer. This is the way you ask. But I would request Vijay Lakshmi ji and Abhishek not to interfere when I'm talking.
Absolutely.
Number one, actually, I was not a Khalistani supporter at all at any time during even my college time, because I was studying in Guru Nanak Engineering College, and everybody was supportive. Whatever was happening in Punjab at that time, and so directly, indirectly, everybody was involved. And so I am. I was never Khalistani. I was never anti-Indian, and I was always pro-Indian. I'm today too. Actually, I'm proud to be pro-Indian, right? So there's no question about this. And I am the one always condemn all these anti-Khalistani activity of these Khalistani and their activity, anti-Indian activity. I always condemn that, and today condemning, and I will be condemning tomorrow. Now coming back to the first point, actually, Vijay Lakshmi ji said, actually, so yeah, so Punjab was closer, so that's why these people came over there. No, Vijay ji, actually, so you're totally 100% wrong on this one, factually wrong. The reason for that, Punjab, Haryana is closer to Delhi, and UP is closer to Delhi. These people should have come over there. And I was there even before the farmer came to the border. I was there till like 3 days before. They came on the 26th November, and I was in Delhi on 23rd. The reason the people came from the Punjab, because the Punjab is the agriculture state, and there was a certain issue. Definitely, there was a genuine issue, weakness in these laws, and there was a communication gap, and the people was not taken in the confidence. The communication regarding these laws were not properly communicated to the people with the farmer. So that's why these people, they start the agitation from Punjab, and they were sitting on the border for so long. Actually, they were sitting, they were blocking all the highway, they were blocking the train for almost 3 months. Then they came toward Delhi. And also, for your information, when we are talking about this kind of like agitation especially abroad, USA or Canada, we have to see what happened on the 26th, November 26th in Haryana, when these people, they were coming to the Delhi, and how the Haryana government reacted, and they like the way they reacted, it was not acceptable. And they like all the especially on the highway, and all the torture they went through, and all the people, old people, and how the farmer was the government trying to suppress it. That was not acceptable. It was not accepted. So that's why when the people came from the Punjab, came to the border, and later on the people from the Haryana and the UP joined them. So Vijayji, that like I would like to answer your question.
All
And
right,
number
thank
two, as Abhishek ji said, Khalistani, no, rule out the Khalistani of this one, because Khalistani are always not only anti-Indian, their activity is always even anti-Sikhism too. Their activity is also anti-Sikhi, and now their activity is also anti-farmer. Because this agitation has nothing to do with the Khalistan. These shameless people, these shameless Khalistani, they are trying to hijack the peaceful movement of the farmer. So that's why even as a Sikh, I condemn the activity of these nonsense Khalistani. They are trying to hijack the peaceful movement of the farmer. They are trying to betray the people, those who are sitting on the Singhu border, those who are sitting over there.
All right,
the
thank
Tikri
you,
border.
thank you,
All
Sukhi
the-
ji. And I will head on to next question through this viewer's question from Boston, Massachusetts.
This is Geeta Patil. My question is, why thousands of farmers, mostly from Punjab, Haryana and Western Uttar Pradesh, have been campaigning at several Delhi border points since 26 November last year, demanding a repeal of 3 farm laws, not the farmers from other states?
That was the question, Abhishek. I want you to answer back on this first. Abhishek, you're on mute.
No, I'm there. Are you able to hear
Okay,
me?
sure.
Yeah. So see here, everybody here salute the courage of Sukhi ji. He has taken a lot of means. I know that I'm following him since last 1 year, and I have seen that he's a very vocal. He spoke on his mind. So why agitation has started from the Punjab? Just want to tell you like that. There are the few agro-industrial owners in the Punjab. After the Green Revolution, they have earned lot of thousands of crores through the agriculture industry. And when these laws are hitting on the middleman, then they are feeling like that their business is going to be get impacted. And this is the one reason they try to protect themselves, their industries, and they became many times the ruling party of the Punjab also. The second thing is like they try to put the religious feeling of Sikh versus non-Sikh. right? It is absolutely incorrect thing like that. Even I know that when the India got freedom, right, many Sikhs, they are not only living in the Punjab area, they live in UP, other northern sides, and they don't have any land. They are not involved in the agriculture business, but still they are coming to protest because sake of that they are playing that card. So this is the main reason why the Punjab became the epicenter of that one. And the intent of the government is clear. They want to change the style of agriculture. They want to change the style of trade and commerce in the agriculture sector. The way we did it in the telecom industry. Earlier we have only one MTNL, BSNL. Now there is a competition. When in the they observe that in the sector of agriculture it's being centralized. When the centralization happened, then it will reduce the competition. It will
All
reduce
right, Abhishek, I'll stop you
Okay,
there. Vijayalakshmi,
Jyotsna, I
please,
would
your
like,
quick answer.
Jyotsna,
Yes, yes, I'm coming to you. Go
monopoly.
ahead.
Monopoly.
Go
So
ahead.
few associations think like that. This agriculture is their own, and they started the
Jyotsna, I would
monopoly.
like to also add
Vijayalakshmi, you respond. You respond to it.
Yeah, thank you very much. First of all, this is a whole canard that's being spread that the farmers are only from Punjab. First of all, the Punjab was closest to Delhi, and the protest is against the central government, and that's the reason they were the first to reach. Okay, and UP, when the farmers tried to reach Punjab, the state government with police, they were stopped at the borders. Okay, same thing happened with Rajasthan, and still many managed to reach. And the reason farmers from the south, they had already protested last year. Okay, there were plenty of farmers from Tamil Nadu who protested last year. Even Maharashtra protested last year, and the only reason they couldn't reach this time was because of Corona, because the trains had been stopped. If the trains had been running, that's a poor man's way of traveling. Okay,
Do you
lakhs
know,
would have
Vijay
reached.
Lakshmi, do you know why that bill has been placed?
Both in Punjab,
Why the
this is not
why
every
the
farmer
why the bill
organization
has
from every
introduced?
state
Do
has
you
given
know
a
that?
statement that
Okay,
it's
So
not
one at a
all
time, one at a time. Let
Punjab alone.
Vijayalakshmi finish. Abhishek, I'll give you the
Yeah,
chance to speak
not
afterwards.
so. This whole thing that only Punjab rich farmers know. The most of the lakhs of farmers who are protesting, they own less than 3 acres of land. They are not the rich farmers. This thing has been spread by the media, appointed by the Modi government to spread canard. Okay, we don't have that many rich farmers in the
Abhishek,
country.
okay,
Like the
I will go
world
to Abhishek on this.
saw them.
Vijayalakshmi, thank you. I'll go to
Vijay
Abhishek on this, and
Lakshmi,
I'll
do
go to
you know
Sukhi
that
Chahal
why they
afterwards.
introduced this bill? What is the biggest
What is
issue farmers are facing? Why they introduced that bill? What is the biggest issue today's India's farmers are facing? 10,000
The
farmers every day, every year. Sorry, 10,000 farmers every year committing the suicides. And this is not I am saying.
Exactly. Exactly, because they are
Think
not
like
getting
that.
the minimum
No.
price.
They got
They
the
are dying
power.
because they are not getting the minimum
You need to let
Let me-
Abhishek
let me
speak.
finish.
He's
Let me-
trying to speak out something.
Right.
told me,
They
and I
have
answered him
Wait.
back.
Mr. Modi has openly committed. Their intent is clear. They wanted to double the income of farmers. You know that why they
Modi
committed
saying
suicide?
that does not
Because
matter. That his
because
intent
of
is
the
clear.
monopoly
His
of these
intent in none
institutions.
of the project has been clear. In demonetization, in the
He is
GST,
not.
15 lakh आ जाएंगे लोगों के जेब में. Nothing. Smart cities बन जाएंगे. Nothing has happened. Okay, so everything needs to be put on paper. If the intention is so clear, why not specify MSP in the contract, in the laws?
Is that
That is the best way to win the trust of the farmers
So
instead of
minimum
saying
so 100 times, even in the parliament, 100 times, all the ministers, all the portfolio holders, they clear
Just
that
saying
there
is
is
not
no lack.
put it
No,
down on paper.
let me know
Put it
what
down
are you
on
talking
paper.
about? Why
It's
are you
not
so
there in
think?
paper.
See here. Just we are sitting here in US, and just I want to debate with you. Might be you can
Sure.
convince me. Just listen me. I said that 100 times. They said that MSP is not going. They whatever the old system is there, it would be as it is. They
Just
are putting something in
just saying.
maybe.
See, that's
So
not.
what is your
See,
problem?
not a single minister has been able to say what is the benefits of these farm laws. They only
Oh,
say three things. MSP
if you
won't go.
want to hear
Money
right,
won't
if
go.
you
You
so
will
being
not
a
lose your land.
Okay, you
But
know
that's
what?
not the
Lakshmi ji,
Abhishek and Vijayalakshmi, I will give it to Sukhi now. I will go to
Vijay
Sukhi
ji,
Chahal now. Sukhi जी, आपका क्या टेक है? बहुत गर्मागर्म डिबेट दोनों में चल रही है. अब आपके में शांति से आपका विचार लेना चाहेंगे इस पे हम. प्लीज एक्सप्लेन दिस.
देखिए आई थिंक गर्म तो मेरे को होना चाहिए था ना कि ये लोग कुछ ज्यादा गर्म हो रहे हैं. रियलिटी ये है कि जैसे अभिषेक भी said this agitation has nothing to do with the Sikhism. Because from the day first, I'm trying to communicate, I'm requesting everybody, I'm going out of the way to ensure that this agitation has nothing to do with the Sikhism. This is not a religious agitation. This is a farmer agitation, and it should be a farmer agitation, and it should be treated and looked at as a farmer agitation, not as a Sikh agitation. Thank you, Abhishek ji. You raised a very good question. Now, again, Vijay ji, to correct you again, because you mentioned a second time that the Punjab was closer to Delhi. No, that is totally wrong. Punjab was not, they came to Delhi, border people from Punjab, because they were closer. No, Can I finish? Can I finish?
Sure.
I did not interrupt you, and just so let me finish to make my point. Because the reason people from the Punjab they came to the Delhi border because they belong to Punjab, and the Punjabi people have this in their gene, in their blood. They cannot be suppressed. They had not been suppressed. Actually, nobody has, like, even from the Mughal could not suppress them, British could not suppress them, and they're always there actually on the forefront of the India to fight for the India. This is the most loyal community in India, although Sikh people are only less than 2%. Again, I'm not trying to make it, this is a Sikh versus center, but the people from the Punjab, they came because when they realized that so there is a miscommunication, they could not understand, or they see actually there's a certain something wrong in these laws. So that's why they took the first step. Then the people from the Haryana and from the UP follow. It was not because they were closest to the border of the Delhi. No. So people from the Punjab, they could not be suppressed. And this is they believe, like, I'm proud of the people from the Punjab, proud of the people from those who are doing the protesting over there, because this is the way actually. So earlier people were saying actually, so these are the violent people, Sikh are the violent people. Now the Punjabi people are setting up the example that they can fight within the constitution. They can fight the democratic war, and they are the one talking to the government. They should not. Nobody should have any issue. And this is a clear example of the democracy. More than 10 rounds of the task has already happened, and many more can happen in the future too. This is the example. I think we have to give some credit to the both parties. Even also we have to give the credit to the farmer union, also the people those who are protesting. At the same time, we have to give the credit to the government too, because there is no violence happening. Although there was a certain part from the pro-Khalistani people on 26th, what is the nonsense they have done on the Red Fort, that they try to betray the whole government, like the whole agitation of the farmer. And so that's why calling these people Khalistani, all this is totally wrong, nonsense. This agitation has nothing to do with the Sikh community, and this is a farmer agitation, and it should be looked at as a farmer agitation. And the people from the Punjab, courageous people, and I always salute these people. They came from the Punjab, and they are participating in the democracy, and they are doing the peaceful protest. I was there for yesterday for almost like 2 weeks. Actually, I'm going back and forth on all the border. I'm sitting in the trolleys with these people, eating and drinking with all these people, and they are doing the perfect job. And there is just some issue with the government, and I hope positively outcome will come out. But there is no violence. There is a certain forces from outside, within India and outside India. They are trying to provoke this agitation. So that's why what I see, I feel so proud. I'm really proud of the people, even all the farmers, not only from the Punjab, even from the Haryana
All
and
right.
UP.
Thank you, Sukhi ji. मैं अपना नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन फोकस कर रही हूँ इस वीडियो पे. दिस इज अ व्यूअर स्टेटमेंट कमिंग इन फ्रॉम रश्मीत सांगरिया. जस्ट लिसन टू हर व्हाट शी हैज टू से एंड आई विल आस्क द क्वेश्चन देन.
हाय, मेरा नाम रश्मीत कौर है और मैं एक सीनियर मैनेजर हूँ कॉर्पोरेट अमेरिका में. आई हैव अबाउट 15 years of experience. I'm also an MIT graduate and an engineer by background. So what I want to talk about today is the effects of farmer protest. ये जो इंडिया में मुद्दा चल रहा है फार्मर प्रोटेस्ट का, मेरा ये मानना है कि उससे रिलीजन्स के अक्रॉस डिवाइड बढ़ रहा है. हिंदू रिलीजन, सिख रिलीजन, मुस्लिम रिलीजन, एंड इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट as responsible citizens and educated citizens कि हम लोग ये डिवाइड को वहीं कंट्रोल करें. इंडिया का सबसे बड़ा प्लस पॉइंट उसका सेक्युलरिज्म है। हिंदू मुस्लिम सिख ईसाई आपस में सब भाई भाई, ये बात सिर्फ कहने की नहीं है, ये बात मानने की भी है। और वो देश तभी तरक्की करता है जब सब लोग मिलके खुश रहते हैं, मिलके साथ रहते हैं। और इसीलिए बहुत ज़रूरी है कि ये फार्मर प्रोटेस्ट जो हैं उसके कारण हम आपस में भेदभाव ना बढ़ने दें, किसी कम्युनिटी को लेबल ना करें कि ये कम्युनिटी जो है ये काम करती है, क्योंकि उससे किसी का फ़ायदा नहीं होता, राइट। ये लड़ाई जो है इंडिया की फार्मर प्रोटेस्ट की, ये पूरी इंडिया की लड़ाई है और हम सब इसमें साथ हैं। मैं एक सरदारनी हूँ, प्राउड सरदारनी हूँ, बट एट द सेम टाइम मैं दिल्ली से हूँ, मैं पूरी हिंदुस्तानी हूँ। और मेरे दोस्त हर जगह से रहे हैं और मैं ये समझती हूँ कि जितना हम मिल के ये सोल्यूशन इसका निकालेंगे उतना बेटर रहेगा।
थैंक यू रश्मीत फॉर दिस ब्यूटीफुल मैसेज। एंड ऑफ कोर्स विजयलक्ष्मी, मैं आपका चेहरा देख रही थी, बहुत सारे एक्सप्रेशन आ रहे थे। मैं चाहूंगी आप शुरुआत करें, क्या बोलना चाहेंगे आप?
Expressions इसीलिए आ रहे थे because I totally agree with her that the farmers protest should not be made into a religious issue at all about Khalistanis or anti-India breaking and nonsense. BJP का एक ही काम है, anybody who opposes Modi becomes anti-India instantly, whether they are living in India or in abroad, which is not the case. We have all been Indians. Suddenly we are being asked to prove our nationalism, which is not the right thing to do. Or, BJP has no issue but this Hindu-Muslim dissing ladai. They thought Sikhs were part of Hindus. Now, Sikhs bhi alag ho gaye. So, unko bhi defame karna. This is utter nonsense. And one of the reasons you asked me that I am anti-Modi, well, I am anti-Modi not because he stole my goat in the last birth. I am anti-Modi because of his policies. These farmers, a lot of these farmers voted for Modi thinking that he will bring in change. There were a lot of problems with the mandi system. There's a lot of problems with the farm laws till now. But, we brought in Modi to bring about the changes, to implement the Swaminathan Commission. But no, it's like, 6% of the farmers have MSP. Oh, so, the anyway 23 crops are not under MSP. So instead of bringing the 23 crops also under MSP, get rid of that 6% also. Who are benefiting from the MSP, the couple of crops which are there who are getting the MSP, unko bhi nikal do bahar. So, this is the whole idea of Modi. It's not getting rid of, addressing the problems of the farmers. It's getting rid of the farmers themselves. This whole corporate.
I have a question, a little sidetrack question for you, Vijayalakshmi. A little sidetrack question. Why are you so fixated on Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of the country?
Because he is the Prime Minister of the country. He's answerable to right now, and it is the ruling government which can be questioned. If Rahul Gandhi had been the Prime Minister, you would have asked me the same question. Why are you against Rahul Gandhi? Because I will be criticizing him too. The person who's ruling is the one who's criticized. Media and BJP supporters have made it otherwise. They say that it's the opposition which is completely out of power, not just in the center, but many of the states.
You're also part of the media, Vijayalakshmi. Let's not speak about the sold media or not sold media. It's egalitarian.
Jyotsna, my dear friend,
Abhishek, please explain.
Me, right? She has something BJP phobia kind of thing. I want to say like this. You having like actor Arvind Kejriwal.
Just as Modi has, Islamophobia, I have BJP phobia. Yeah, sure.
Anybody she can kill on the fly, right? 4 times she came in the Supreme Court and put the apologize. The same thing, whatever the party you are doing the advocacy here, right? You are behaving like the same. The lady, which is from the Boston, she said correctly, and I want to portray it in a Hindi form, like ye dharti Hindustan ki.
She is brainwashed by the media, which says that only Punjab farmers are protesting. That's not true at all. And that answer was for her, not for you. That farmers in Punjab.
Let me complete it. The girl, whatever she said, right? I want to portray it in a Hindi form. ये धरती हिंदुस्तान की न तेरी है न मेरी है, ये बेटी किसी किसान की न तेरी है न मेरी है, खेत में जिसके उगे सच्चाई, प्यार फले खलियानों में, बाग में खुशबू अमन की, दीप जले तूफानों में, देता है आवाज हिमालय, जननी तुझे बुलाती है, बदल रहा है देश तुम्हारा, बदल रही है चाल उसकी, राइट? पूजन करो वतन की मिट्टी, मूरत है भगवान की, ना तेरी है ना मेरी है, ये धरती
You know,
हिंदुस्तान की,
just because Trump kept saying that he's a big patriot did not make him a patriot. America woke up because the media exposed Trump to the hilt.
They don't need any kind of
The media is not exposing Modi to the hilt. Just
All
because
right,
he
Vijayalakshmi
talking
and
about the
Abhishek,
country
it's a really
does
interesting
not make
debate
him a
here.
patriot.
To both
They
of you,
are
I'll
doing-
pause you because
they
I
are
want to
doing
give
their
time to
job.
Suki Chahal also. We are running short of time.
Just
Suki
one
ji,
line, one line.
आप क्या बोलना चाहेंगे?
Just
मैं
one
आपका
line.
भी वक्तव्य
Like,
चाहती हूँ. I want a statement
we
from
are
you.
not expecting any certification from anyone, right? They already have donated 90 countries trying in this pandemic crisis, right? India is doing their job. They are not expecting any appreciation, any kind of certificates and all these details.
You know, BJP
All right,
is
listen.
ने
Okay, to
ठिकाने
both
ले
of you,
रखा है देश का.
let's go to Suki Chahal right
Talk
now.
about India. We are not debating
Vijayalakshmi
BJP
and
or
Abhishek,
Congress.
please stop here. I want to go to Suki Chahal. He needs to be heard as well. We have given you ample of time. Suki ji.
Thank you. First of all, I would like to comment on Rashmeet Kaur from MIT and what she has said. Actually, I think like कुछ बातें होती है ना, दिल से जो निकलती है असर रखती है, पर नहीं टाटते परमाद मगर रखती है. ये जो बातें थी उसके दिल की बातें थी, and I'm really proud of that girl actually. So Rashmeet Kaur from MIT, because the way she mentioned, this is had nothing to do with the Sikh community. This agitation should not be connected. This is from the day first my request to everybody. Let's not try to make, because the people came from the Punjab. That doesn't mean this is a Sikh agitation. This is a farmer agitation, and this should be looked as a farmer agitation. This should also be supported as a farmer agitation. That's a number one. Number two,
No,
both of the other panelists.
Suki ji, 3 times you said the same statement. Who is saying this is the farmer agitation? Have you heard anything from Prime Minister or any government officer, established politician? I think you are saying 5 times this is the Sikh one. I already said that it is agro-industrial owners. They are creating the propaganda.
Absolutely not. The government was determined from day one, even before they reached the borders, to call it a Khalistani movement.
Nobody has said ever this is the Sikh agitation.
Absolutely not right. They didn't succeed, but they started a campaign that it's a Khalistani
Can I
movement.
finish?
Okay, let
Abhishek,
Suki ji speak. Yes, please.
You are absolutely right. You're absolutely correct. I'm not blaming you. I'm not commenting on like what you are saying. I'm saying overall there was some perception. Some people try to make this one as a Sikh agitation. It is not a Sikh agitation. And also I'm trying to answer the question of Rashmeet Kaur, because whatever she has mentioned in her message, I'm trying to convey that message actually. So I'm trying to back up that whatever she was saying. And number two, as I think Vijayalakshmi ji was also saying, but on the other side, on the contrary side, it may gonna surprise you. I have nothing wrong or anything against Mr. Modi. Mr. Modi, if anybody is listening, even their Pakitas are listening, Mr. Modi is the only one prime minister who has done so many good things for the Sikh community. As I said, I'm proud.
Nobody believes that.
No. Can I please finish that one?
Sure.
Whatever the Modi government has done for the Sikh community, and especially the conviction of the 1984
All right, Mr. Suki Chahal, we are running short of time. I'll have to close it here. Of course, it was a debate, interesting debate. We heard you. I have a message to convey as well. Rashmeet had made a very viable statement, and you all agreed somewhere. हम हिंदू और मुस्लिम और ईसाई और सिख में कहीं बढ़ जाते हैं, विदेश में रहते हैं, कर्म भूमि में हैं, अपना मातृभूमि छोड़ करके आए हैं, लेकिन हमारा आपस में ही बंटवारा हो जाता है. इन लाइंस पे हम अपना नेशनैलिटी, अपना पेट्रियटिज्म प्रूव करने लग जाते हैं. ये बहुत प्रॉब्लम की बात है. आप एक कौम को लेबल नहीं कर सकते जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ बंच ऑफ बफून्स, सम रॉन्ग पीपल. यू कैन नॉट ब्लेम द एंटायर कम्युनिटी. चाहे फिर वो शाहीन बाग हो दिल्ली में, चाहे वो ये प्रोटेस्ट हो जो इंडिया में हुए, और ये सारे के सारे प्रोटेस्ट जो हुए हैं, लेबलिंग ऑफ कम्युनिटी जहां आ जाती है वो बहुत पॉइजनस होती है किसी भी समाज के लिए, किसी भी देश के लिए. कहीं ना कहीं गवर्नमेंट को ये समझना पड़ेगा. कुछ मिनिस्टर्स के स्टेटमेंट रहे जिन्होंने बोला कि खालिस्तानी हो गए या टेररिस्ट हो गए. सोचना पड़ेगा इस लाइन पे, इन दायरों पर, तभी हम जुड़ पाएंगे, एक होकर के अपने देश के प्रॉब्लम्स का सोल्यूशन निकाल पाएंगे. और अब हम यहां से जा रहे हैं नेक्स्ट, अगले टॉपिक जो हम आपसे डिस्कस करेंगे नेक्स्ट सीरीज में, जो नेक्स्ट सेशन हमारा होगा मंडे को नेक्स्ट वीक, वो होगा अबाउट डॉक्यूमेंटेड ड्रीमर्स एंड देयर मिजरीज दैट दे आर फेसिंग. वेल, इट वाज अ ग्रेट सेशन. Thank you to all the panelists. And up next, we have an immigration show with attorney Ram Cheerath. Thank you very much.